From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. But today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He's going to take this all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. A heck of a start to this one. They've settled in already in the end spot on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, Tim? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think you're a team that just scored. Their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try to get another big score and get it on.
And that makes the score 7-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This taken in right around the goal line. Now deep in his own territory, he cuts up the field. And the Bengals grab it. Great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
It's never a good close on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in the red zone.
When you're in the red zone, it's take visit it, because you're almost automatically giving up a score, gaining momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
So the kickoff in a great field position. 4 yards on the pickup there. That'll be second down.
But they're heading to a short gain on that one. It almost felt like on the first run, they're trying to just throw the jab at them. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's the handoff. Great effort there with his first career touchdown and his first career game. And the Bengals march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. McPherson now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let elect not to run with it. A fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. He finds his man. It's Peterson. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, Tony, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he's spent the entire season throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of there. One for one. Here we go.
Get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And it's just a nice example of the offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to play up some space, and it worked out really well. Got not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Just when you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. You're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Tua. Washington, a 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Extra point picked through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And fighting down inside the 25. And Arroyo getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like the way of matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
It's a gain of 6, moves into a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, they'll try to run. And he's going to have it on his first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Too much that time. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Hands it off by the gun. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken away. Get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Decided to hit it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. A nice steady gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Burrow on play action. Too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. From the gun, he'll hand this over. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
We know it's difficult, but they made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they moved the ball with relative ease.
Play action. It's Burrow. Back at the 32. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of the guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
The good side of the callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Ball's out underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
McPherson's kick is good. And they will move it 17-7. So they're on target and it adds to this 1st half lead.
maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved down to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. Give them 32 on the play.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Steelers.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Defensively, they have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Two are going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. A very determined run there as he tapped this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And when they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have the chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Well, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And this will get to the 15 at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed and go for a touchdown, the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run again with Harris. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got them into the end zone.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, it's still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. There we go, first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. He did a very good job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
He's right there on the spot, forcing incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Fighting through. He's got space. Boom. He'll fight his three tackles. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is inside the 5. And for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to try and go deep again. Oh, and that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
17.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
they left the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
this is caught at the 20. Jamar Chase, 77 yards. And the Bengals are back within a score.
When you think about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, I'm just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in. A couple of minutes. No.
A big shot right now.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 62 yards rushing for down the ball game.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. Now again, running left is Harris. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
3rd down and 1. He gets this one to Johnson. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd of the yard. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
You know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Finding Johnson on the outline, but it's complete. This drive has been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll try and run with Harris. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Najee Harris broke up and worked down here near the end zone. That's a nice job there to hold him up. But I doubt we've seen the last of him on this drive.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And this time he is in. Najee Harris, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And bulldozing his way through. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It is rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbelievable joy after that one. Help me out here, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game. We're able to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, they'll go around the 10. Nowhere to go that time. And maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gap in the right holes, no one over-pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
11.
Now it's Burrow. We got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That first good for 20 and a first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Flushed out right. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now we give to Peterson running right. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 7. Runs through the contact. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. So here's a good way to kick off the drive. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line. 25 yards that time.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
11 MP, tight. 11 MP, tight.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. Escapes the defender. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, here's Burrow. His pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there and second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Tua. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Second down and 3. They'll try the middle with Peterson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, 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 tick.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the off-season. This is why you have those OTAs and mini-camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Pittsburgh, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
What's going on? Yeah, RGO. Yep.